today you're in for a treat. I'm going to do a complete full breakdown on a single family fixer and 2 brand new townhouses in the backyard. Everybody been asking me, Thach, when you gonna do a breakdown on a project? And today, you guys, I'm gonna break it all down so you can see exactly what I did, how I did it, how much did it cost me, and did I fix the property or did I actually keep the property? Let's go. All right, you guys see that great house there? You see those brand new townhouses in the back? It's the property. I'm gonna actually do a complete breakdown to show you guys exactly what I did and how much money I made on this property, okay? So let's start here. This property here, it was a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It sits on about a 5,500 square foot lot, okay? And it's 2-bedroom, 1 bath with unfinished basement. So what I decided to do was, before I buy a property, I always have to ask myself, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna fix this up? Am I gonna keep it? Or am I gonna sell it? That's the first thing I gotta ask. So as I ran the number in my brain, I had to decide quickly, what am I gonna do with this property? Because the finishing that I'm gonna put on this, it's gonna either be for flip or it's gonna be for rental. So this property, we paid $565 for the whole thing. It's 2-bedroom, 1 bath with unfinished basement, and the ceiling was low. For me to actually rehab the whole house and finish the basement, it would have cost me probably close to $200,000. $565 plus $200,000 is about $765,000. With that right there, I cannot even come close to actually renting it and actually even making a cash flow unless I pay a lot of money down on the loan to get it down closer towards like probably $560,000, $575,000 on the loan. So what I decided to do was I'm just gonna remodel the outside and all the inside and leave the basement unfinished. So it cost me about $100,000, again, to remodel all the outside, all the inside. I left the basement unfinished. I have about $20,000 worth of interest carry costs. After it's all said and done, you guys, we put this house up for sale for $699,950. So basically $700,000. Now, by the time we pay all the commission and closing costs, okay, everything, we were left with basically, and minus $565,000 for this property. We end up making basically no money. We were negative $40,000. Now, someone would say, what? That don't make no damn sense. Why would you even buy that property? The reason why, because I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money, right, and don't cash flow, and then even be worse in upside down. And I wanted to get in and out quick. So I did the 2-bedroom and bath remodel, so I can be in and out quick. So if I want to lose any money, I'd rather lose it quick. And why? Because I wanted the back lot. So basically I paid $40,000 for the back lot so I can put 2 townhouses on. And that was a win for me. All right, you guys, let's go to the back. I'm gonna show you guys exactly, basically what I did back there and what the breakdown is for those 2 units. Go. All right, you guys, now let me go ahead and break down what we did here. So this backyard used to look like this. See that? See how wide it is? All right, imagine where that house, that garage was, that's where the house is. So all I had was this backyard. And we could put basically 2 townhouses right here, and they both 3-story high, okay? And they got a rooftop deck on it. So these are here, it's about 1,500 square feet. They're 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Now I'm gonna break down to you exactly what it costs, okay? Remember, I'm already 40,000 negative, so I brought the negative over on this lot. So I mean that each lot cost me 20,000, which is a great deal. Just to give you an idea, for you to buy a lot like this to put 2 townhouses on, it's probably gonna cost you probably in today's time, probably about at least $100,000 to $125,000 a lot, which is at least $200,000. So I only paid 40. So you guys see, it was a good deal, okay? Since I didn't make no profit on the house, I don't have to pay any kind of gain. So I just brought all that negative over here to build a 1,500 square foot, okay? All in construction, $440,000. Interest carry costs, about $50,000 with loan fees and everything, okay? And then 30,000, remember these are all per unit. 30,000 went to plans, permit, and any kind of soft costs, okay? And then the lot was 20,000. So I mean, each one of these units, I'm all in for 540,000 each, okay? 540 on each property. So now let me tell you what this thing is worth. I can sell this today, okay, for $850,000. If I took $850,000 minus $540,000, that's $310,000 each. I mean, together, these 2 properties, I created sweat equity, $620,000. So they're $310,000 each in profit. You see that? That's huge profit. And I'm not selling it. Since I'm not selling it, I don't have to pay for any capital gain. So I built these right here so I can keep them, so I can create my net worth and I have tax write-off. Now, these property, they don't have a lot of cash flow, but I'm okay with that because I have other income that bring in money, and I have a lot of other property bringing in a lot of cash flow, over 100-some thousand in cash flow. And when I get a couple of property that doesn't, make me a ton, I don't care, but I want a ton in basically sweat equity. All right, let's talk about the cash flow on these property, okay? So, each of the unit, we owe $540,000, okay? Each unit. Now, the principal, interest, tax, and insurance is $3,595 for each unit. This unit right here, we get $4,000 a month in rent. That means 4,000 minus 35.95, I make $405 in positive cash flow, which is not bad. Especially I got $310,000 in sweat equity in this thing, okay? Now, this unit over here, we only get $3,600 minus $35.95. I want to make $5 in basically cash flow. I'm breaking even. You're probably wondering, Thach, why is one unit $3,600, one unit is $4,000, and they're the exact same size? Guys, it's all timing. Unfortunately, when the time we rented these two units, they're more toward the end of the year. This one we caught it early. This one we caught a little late toward December, and then we got a lower rent. So that's why if owning rental, when you get ready to do something, you want to make sure you time it so that property is coming out ready and rent it in the peak season. That's why I always talk about peak season. In Seattle, peak season is probably from, I would say, middle of February, end of February, all the way till probably end of October. That's your peak window to rent and get the most amount of rent. If you don't hit that, okay, you gotta time it. You ever wanna build property, you wanna build it and make sure that it get done in those times. Otherwise, when you get done, you gotta sit vacant or you're gonna have to get low rent. So, at the end of the day, you guys, here's what it come out to, okay? I have $620,000 in sweat equity on both property. I get right now $410 a month in positive cash flow, and we own this right here, and we'll get a lot of tax write-off. So I purely do these right here for the appreciation and for the tax write-off. And in the next 10 years, these property here is gonna double, easy in value, easy double. So these property are worth basically $850 each, basically 1.7. 7 to 10 years, these properties are gonna double in value. So you can see my net worth is gonna jump fast in the next couple of years. And that's why I keep this. Now later on, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take these property and I'm gonna 1031 them into bigger multifamily. And that's what my goal right now is. I hold these for a few years, let it rise in appreciation, get all the sweat equity, and then I'm gonna take all the equity, I'm gonna roll it to a bigger piece of property and get more door and more cash flow. And that's the game in real estate, is to basically own some property, level up, and then get more door, more cash flow with no more money out of your pocket. Now you guys seen, here's one project I've done where I bought an ugly single family and then I actually put 2 more units in the back. Okay, these happen to be townhouses, not detached ADU. ADU, the max you can get is 1,000 square feet. These are here are townhouses at 1,500 square feet. So you see now how I did it now and what kind of money I make. Sometimes you make money on all 3 projects. Sometimes you lose money or break even on the front house just so you get the lot for free. In this situation, you guys see, I lost money in the front, but I got the lot for little, basically $40,000 for 2 townhouses, which is still a great deal, okay? So if you guys like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you have any question on what I talked about today, okay? Please comment below, okay? Other than that, you guys, okay? We're trying to hit that 1 million subscribers. If you guys haven't subscribed, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. And if you did, we thank you. We appreciate you, all right? But until then, you guys, we'll see y'all soon. Peace.